How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to 2A News Now. And I really do appreciate you taking your time watching today's video. When any of the so-called news media want to have on their program a so-called gun expert, it's going to be somebody from Giffords or Everytown, not an actual real gun expert. And that person will spew a whole bunch of bullshit to the stupid people that watch those networks. And they believe everything that those idiots are talking about. And most of it, if not all of it, is not true. And the same thing when it comes to Congress. On November 13th, there was a hearing in Congress. And the Democrats in Congress brought their so-called gun expert to testify. But their so-called expert was someone that works for Giffords. And as you can see in the picture that I'm posting, she even has a little lapel pin that says Giffords. So we know she's not a gun expert of any type at all. I guarantee you she's never shot a firearm, let alone any firearms that they consider an assault weapon. Or in this case, used a weapon that has the pistol brace on it. And the person I'm talking about is Esther Sanchez-Gomez. And she's the litigation director for Giffords, not a gun expert. And most of the time, these are paid so-called experts. And they're paid to spread lies about how firearms work, or what certain accessories that you add to firearms, and what, if any, changes it makes to it. And anybody can debunk their lies with about a 1-minute Google search. But those on the left just take it as the truth and don't bother to do any of the research. And I wish I could play the video for you. I still haven't been able to get my video capturing software to work. But basically, this so-called expert from Giffords was asked by a member of Congress about what, if any, changes happens to a firearm that you attach a pistol brace to. And you could tell when she answered the question that she was reciting something that she had memorized. And if somebody would have interrupted her, she probably would have glitched and had to start over again. But one of the most asinine and ridiculous things that she said is that adding a stabilizing brace on a pistol gives the pistol more power and more velocity and therefore more lethality. She's lost her freaking mind. And like I said earlier, that shows she is no gun expert whatsoever. First of all, if you attach a brace to a pistol, of course it's got a shorter barrel on it. Meaning the shorter the barrel, the less velocity that it has. The same firearm that's in a rifle format that has a barrel 16 inches or longer has more velocity. And I'm not a gun expert. And there's only two things that you can come up with when somebody says something as stupid as that. Either they have no freaking idea what they're talking about, or they know it's not true. But like I said, they're spoon feeding that to the people on the left. So they eat up as much as she's spooning to them. And they shouldn't eat any of it because it's all garbage and none of it's true. If you add a stock or a brace to any type of a firearm, it's not going to add any more power to it. It's not going to give it any more velocity. A stabilizing brace basically was made so people who have a hard time holding on to a firearm can attach a brace to the pistol. And then you wrap the Velcro piece across your arm. And it makes it so they can hold it much easier. To be able to go out with everybody else and have a good time just doing some target practice. Or actually protecting themselves and family and their property at home. She also said attaching braces to pistols. That allows people to shoulder them. And that's true, people do shoulder them. And we were told numerous times in the past that there was nothing wrong with that. Then we were told we could sporadically do it. And of course it all has to do with politics. And hopefully once Donald Trump gets in office and gets around to firing Stephen Dettelbach, we can finally put this crap to rest. And I still don't know why they're so butthurt about the pistol braces. Because if somebody had a pistol, let's say an AR pistol, and they were going to do something really bad with it, why even bother putting a stabilizing brace on it? They could easily put an adjustable stock on it. And of course that would make it a short barrel rifle. But if they're going to do something very horrible with it, what the hell do they care? Adding a pistol brace to a pistol doesn't all of a sudden make it that the bullets come out of there faster. Now, Miss Sanchez-Gomez did say one thing that is true, and that a pistol brace doesn't make a firearm a machine gun. She also mentioned that a pistol with a stabilizing brace is easily concealable. What's more easily concealable, an AR-15 pistol with a pistol brace or an actual handgun? Which out of all the firearms, handguns are used in most shootings in America. And like I said earlier, these so-called gun experts, which are not gun experts at all, most of them work for gun control groups. And they either have no idea what the hell they're talking about, or they know how these firearms and accessories work. To push their gun control agenda, They lied to the American people in Congress and on these so-called news agencies. As always, I would really like to hear your thoughts about today's video in the comment section. And if you enjoy videos like today's video, and you want to watch more of my videos, and if you also want to help the channel out and help it to continue to grow, please just take a few seconds of your time to like, share, and subscribe and hit those post notifications. I would be very grateful if you did so. And I invite everybody to come back and watch my next video.